Hi, and welcome to what will hopefully be a short Lightroom tutorial on how to kind of make your windows pop on your virtual tour 360 photos. So, I'm in the Develop module, and up over here in the right hand corner near the histogram, and depending on how you have your Lightroom set up, I know this is all movable, go in here, click that, that's the masking tool. Click, grab objects, and grab that little square right there. That will allow you to select the window. It'll fill in the whole window. Bam, perfect. The downside of this is to do every other window is you have to add every single time. So we have that one. Now we have to go back up to add and objects and grab another window. One thing that I've run into that I've noticed on this, I want to say relatively new tool, I don't know, it could have been around for a while, but we all have our ways of doing things. And so when something new pops up, we're all afraid of it. But don't be afraid of this, it's awesome. So let's say instead of having black trimmed windows, we have tan. Well, you don't want to select the entire window because then when you make your edits and adjustments for the exterior, you're going to be also adjusting all of everything that's selected, so the tan window frame. And if that's the case, objects, grab the little square tool, you can go in and select just the pane. And ironically, it is a pain having to do that for every single one, but it looks better in the long run. However, since these are black framed windows, I don't have to do that. So we can go in, grab this, grab the whole window, because it doesn't matter what happened, it's already black, can't make it any blacker. So let's grab, we'll add another one, go over here, and let's say because this back window is a little funkier than the other windows and not regular shape, we'll go into add objects and grab the brush tool. So make that a little bigger and just kind of do that, and it should select the whole thing. See? Look at that. So, we have our window selected. You can see over around the windows that it also selected the white edges of the windowsill. So when you make your edits, it's going to be very obvious that you selected that. And you're going to have to go back through, see how it's all shadowy and dark and kind of like it's almost like a gray halo. So, fix that, objects, subtract objects, and then definitely grab the brush. You don't want to use the rectangle tool. You just go in and paint down the side. Don't make a complete square because otherwise it will just subtract the entire window. So that did a pretty alright job. I think it could be a little bit better. So let's see, let's go down the side of this again and see what it does. See? So much better. That looks so much better. This one could possibly get away with it, but because I'm me, I don't like looking at that. You could use the subtract brush, but unless you have a super steady hand or you're using a tablet and a pen, you can see as soon as you touch that window, you're going to have a white line. Because it's like the eraser tool in Photoshop. It's just going to erase. So let's undo that. Go back, grab the subtract brush, objects, subtract, and now we can go along that. See, it's already looking better. So you can do this with as many windows as you want. I recommend doing it for the main windows in the living area or possibly bedroom if there's sliding doors like we have over here. And yeah, anywhere, I mean, if it's an ugly exterior, maybe don't. But, you know, if it's $1 million home, probably show a little bit of what's out the windows. It just looks better. It's an overall better presentation for you, for your client. And if you're working with a realtor, it looks better for their buyers. See? Perfect. And so now if I were to come over here and make any kind of adjustments, let's say let's make it darker. Now you can really see where that was bleeding over into the white. but that's too dark. That's not realistic. That's not what it looks like outside that window. So I don't want to do anything too crazy. But I think that kind of keeps it a little more realistic. That's what you see. It's under construction. You have juniper trees up there. They're green and orange and yellow, and the dirt's always kind of like a goldeny orange brown. So, you know, don't go crazy with the edits. Keep it real. You don't want to present something that's not an actual representation of where this location is or what's outside the house. So yeah, so there's my short little tutorial. I hope it wasn't too long, and yeah, leave a comment or question down below, and like and subscribe.